Hi, I'm Andrew, Dr. Yogi. Today we're going to be looking at a short video on mountain pose Tadasana. So from the beginning, this posture can look like quite a simple posture, but actually it can be quite complicated to get into the full posture. It's a really important posture because I like to see it as the blueprint for every other yoga posture that you explore. So if you can really find the alignment principles here, you can apply this to every other posture that you look at. Interestingly, when we finally get into mountain pose, it might not always feel so comfortable. So with modern day posture, with different stresses, injuries, our body comes out of alignment. So when we take our body back into its correct alignment, it can take time to really get used to that. But with lots of yoga, hopefully this will become really comfortable. So let's have a look at mountain pose Tadasana. So first of all, the most important thing is to get the feet hip distance apart. The easiest way to do this is to find these bony parts here at the front of the pelvis. They're called the ASIS joints, anterior superior iliac spine. Okay? So we're going to line these up. Imagine this almost like a laser beam coming right down into the midpoint of each ankle. So the importance of having this is that we can now use the strength and the length of the long bones here to our advantage. And it means that the weight is evenly distributed through the center of the knee and through the center of the ankle. So really important to have the feet hip distance apart. We will then get the feet parallel. The easiest thing to do is to take these midpoints of the ankle and line those up directly with the midpoint of each toe. And again, that allows the weight to be distributed directly through the midpoint of the ankle. Okay? Let's get the feet really active so we can really get that sense of grounding but also spread the weight evenly into both feet. So begin to lift the toes up the mat, get a sense of spread in the toes. You'll also feel the balls of the toes spread, and then keeping that spreading, gently place the toes back onto the ground. We've now created a little bit more space in here into the inner arch, but to really stabilize that space, have a subtle sense of the ankles slowly drawing inwards. Fantastic. Now, by gently grounding the feet into the floor, the legs will respond by slowly lengthening upwards. Okay? We'll now focus on the inner thigh. So I'll just ask you to move to the side for a moment. So bring your attention to your upper inner thighs and begin to roll them back wide behind you. Now, the response here is that your bum will stick out slightly, but into that space you've created here at the back of the pelvis, lower the tailbone gently down, and you'll start to feel the lower back lengthen here. Now, keeping that length, start to lengthen up through all four sides of the waist. So you'll begin to grow really tall. So keep that height, find a little bit of softness here into the front lower ribs, but take a full breath into the back lower ribs, and into that space you've created, broaden across the collarbones. Gently point the fingers down towards the ground with the palms pointing forward. This allows the chest to really open nicely. And then take the head, the sides of the throat back just a few millimeters, and then into that space, lower the chin a couple of millimeters and feel the length at the back of the neck. So you'll now look at Drew's side profile. His head is stacked directly on top of the shoulders on top of the hips, and the hips on top of the knees and the ankles. So this is mountain pose Tadasana. Thank you.